Good evening. I'm Chad Cook, Operations Section Chief with California Incident Management Team 1, coming to you live from the Creek Fire for our evening update. I'm going to walk you around the fire on the progress that happened today and a little update on the conditions that are where we still have some active fire up on the higher northeastern portion of the fire. We'll start up in Division Juliet today. We flew all this area today and validated the fire lines today, and as you looked at it, all of this stuff continues to hold in the footprint. I know you've heard it from us for several days that this area right here continues to have heat in it, and it does. But once again, it has nowhere to go, and it is very steep, inaccessible terrain for our firefighters to get out there and actually put line on this. Again, we have the Yosemite National Park boundary, and there's really nowhere that it can go. Our containment strategy is to go ahead and continue to monitor this, but there has been really no forward progress, just sporadic heat as it cleans up deadened down forest material. As you move down through the India, Gulf, Echo, Charlie, all these divisions down to the southern portion of the fire, we can continue with suppression repair. Suppression repair, once again, we continue to pull back dozer lines, build berms for erosion control in anticipation of our winter weather that's coming up, so we make sure that we don't have a lot of ill effects from mudslides or debris flows. We're focusing on areas that have tremendous amount of watershed into the different lakes, into the rivers, so water will flow freely. This is going to be a big ongoing project for several days. We still have lots of firefighters that are working out in the areas, including on some of the interior roads, searching for hazard trees, and they continue to repair areas that have been impacted by the fire. Same thing happens all the way down around this. We do have a camp also down here in this area of the Auberry area, so there'll be a lot of moving equipment out to the 168 corridor that takes you up into Shaver Lake and into Huntington Lake. Suppression repair continues all throughout this area. One thing when I talked to this briefing map, people have asked questions about the red dots like it represents fire. That does not represent fire. It represents areas that need suppression repair. And the purple colors are areas that has been done, and the green means it has been completed and validated by our resource advisors that make sure that the work is to specification so it will actually repair the lands. So that's why you still continue to see different colors on our map. As you move around here to this side of the fire and up into the Thomas Edison area, lake, we have crews that went out here and they completed hand line today into a rock bluff, which is going to stop any easterly spread of fire, and they'll continue to hold out there over the next several days and hold any fire spread. This has really not moved very much. Our fire has not moved very much out towards our containment lines, which is our rock scree using a natural barrier to stop the fire. People want to know why we haven't put people out here to do that. This is a very, very remote area. Supporting them is difficult logistically. Food, water, supplies, very steep, very rugged terrain. And again, we put people in there with a heavy smoke inversion, and we can't support them with aircraft. We can't support them with flying in missions because you can't see out here with the amount of smoke that's going on. It makes it very difficult on the firefighters, so we're utilizing those natural barriers. As you move up towards the area of the middle fork of the San Joaquin River, below Pond Lily Lake, that line they put in yesterday is holding with everything. The crews continue to monitor this and mop up. And as you know, we have a Lions fire burn scar here, which has really limited any spread going this way. The overall footprint of the fire looks really good. Our team is transitioning out. This will be the last operational briefing for California Incident Management Team 1 as we hand it off to the Alaska Black team. We welcome them all the success, and thank you for following us on this entire incident. Thanks for following us with our morning and afternoon updates. Have a good night.